PSA, we're saying no all 2020. These kids, Mommy, can you feed me? No. Wife, can you be a wife? No. Work? Can you work? Hell no. Welcome back to our channel. We are doing another cooking chat. I'm just making some fried crab rice. That's it. So it's basically fried rice with crab meat. It's really good. Also, I gotta represent my Gullah Geechee culture. But either way, my grandma makes crab rice and I love it. So I've adapted that, and of course, you know, we gotta, I had to make a few improvements. So she's had it and she likes it. So I think it's passed the taste test. I'm making some pan-seared scallops and they are amazing. So if that's something you're interested in, just stay tuned. Also, I'd like to invite you to go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know you're here. Don't just watch and lurk. I see you, okay? Just go ahead and leave some love. We can chat. So I figured since I've been doing these cooking chat videos, I like them. I think y'all like it. I'm not really sure. Again, let me know. So I figured for these I would just start doing a theme. We can talk about some, different topics. You guys can give me suggestions. I figured this week, since we are coming up on the holidays, we're going to be dealing with some toxic family members. We all know how that is. And just navigating that, and navigating just having healthy boundaries on a day-to-day basis. That's something I have struggled with in the past, especially being kind of a mild-mannered person. And of course, we get into the habit of people-pleasing, shrinking ourselves to fit into everyone's little boxes. So I have implemented some boundaries, and now my motto is no. No, no, no. But on a serious note, just having healthy boundaries, that doesn't mean you have to be rigid, but just being flexible. Being flexible with what you, where you're comfortable, Just use your emotions as your guide. If something feels off, you don't really want to do it, then no, sorry, I can't. Or not even a sorry, just no. But either way, I've got my rice in my rice cooker. Got some basmati rice. I've got 2 cups of that, and then I have a cup of chicken broth and 2 cups of water. I'll just add that in there. If you struggle with rice like I do, get yourself a rice cooker, okay? There's no shame. Nobody has to know. I can't cook rice, and I can cook almost anything, but something about me and rice, we're not cool. But see how simple that was? All I did was rinse my rice, throw it in there, throw some water, and then it's gonna do what it needs to do.
News.
I'm just cutting up a green bell pepper. As you can see, I have an onion and a shallot. I just love the combination of these 3 in the rice. It's very good, very, very good. But so back to healthy boundaries. It's uncomfortable at first, but once you learn how to say no, it's almost addicting. It's like, don't feel like it. And especially when you learn to say no without explaining yourself, I don't feel like it. So what's helped me kind of navigate that is to, first of all, just acknowledging what things and what people trigger certain emotions in me. We all have that one family member that it's either they have nothing nice to say, or they, they always got little shady comments, and it's like, and I'm all for jokes. I mean, believe me, I'm with the okay, I'm with it. But then there are some people that are just that aren't coming from a playful place. It's those little passive aggressive, like, that was funny, haha, and it's like, no, that wasn't funny. You crossed the line. But with those people, I've just learned to either avoid their presence, and if I can't, then I just don't even engage. You know, I think what angers people like that the most is when you pay them dust. You know, it's like, okay, I'm gonna let you sit there and look stupid by yourself. I'm not cracking a smile. I'm just gonna look at you like the freaking fool that you are and keep it moving. Exit left. So I feel like another thing that helps as far as, you know, reminding myself to maintain those boundaries is to just be cognizant of the fact that you are allowed to protect your joy. You are allowed to protect your emotional sphere, okay? Nobody has the right to cross your boundaries because you are valid and you are just as important as anybody else. So, you know, I try to stay mindful of that, of, you know, just the fact that my joy is mine. Oh my gosh! Why did I decide to start talking while chopping an onion? That pro tip, don't do that. Don't do it. It's not fun. This is a nice fresh one too. Lord. But yeah, just be mindful of the fact that you are allowed to protect your joy, protect your sanity, protect your esteem, all of those things. You know, we get caught up in, oh, the ego, and you know, it gets villainized, but our ego is there to protect us in some ways. You know, everything in balance. If you're out of balance, then that's when anything becomes a negative. But, you know, staying mindful of that, I'm gonna have to take a minute. So now that I've slayed the beast, put him somewhere where he can't hurt me, I'm okay to talk. But yeah, as far as maintaining those healthy boundaries, it can be just super uncomfortable and awkward at times, especially with people that you've known for a while and they don't understand why you're pulling back. They don't realize that they're toxic. And you know, part of me is all for like healthy dialogue and let's talk this out. But then part of me is also in the camp of like, I don't owe you an explanation. I don't like your energy. I don't like what you bring. So I'm sorry. That's it. So yeah, how do you guys deal? How do you maintain those boundaries? Yeah, I'm just cutting the bacon up into strips. Just makes it easier for them to crumble. You can leave the bacon out. It again just adds a smoky taste to everything. I have the scallops that I thawed. I just threw them in a plastic bag to thaw them. I got a huge, like 3-pound thing of scallops for like $30 at Costco, which sounds like a lot on the surface, but if you go to Walmart or Publix or anywhere else, you're gonna pay like $20 for a pound. So, pro tip, get a Costco membership. My dad had been telling me about it for years, and I was like, I don't need it, I'm fine. Now I live there. But either way, they're all thawed. You see this milky mess? See that? You'll never have good scallops if you leave them like this. So, what you'll want to do, I don't want to touch it. You'll take them out, just lay them out on paper towels. Man, they smell like fresh too. You know how scallops have that that scallop smell? Am I the only one? Okay, well, whatever, don't mind me. Yeah, they smell like fresh. Oh, look. That'll be little Chris's. So you'll just lay them out. You'll get another layer to lay on top of them. And then you just want to absorb as much of the water out of them as possible. That's going to be the key to getting a nice golden brown sear on them. And they are so good. They are so good. So that'll be the biggest thing that will take your scallops from being all mushy and sad looking, you know, you've seen it, to nice and crisp and just golden. I just can't even talk about it. I'll show y'all when I'm done though. You'll see what I'm talking about. So we'll just let that absorb. I'm gonna pop this in the refrigerator, let them dry out some more, let these paper towels work their magic and soak up all that extra juice. And then I will start on the rice. So at this point, I've just thrown the bacon into the pan. Just gonna let them fry up, and then I'll add the onions, peppers, and shallots, let those soften, and then we'll add the crab meat. So I have about a tablespoon of butter. Just gonna let that melt down. Literally, this is all I do. You want to let your butter brown just a hair. Then you'll start placing your scallops in. I'll probably have enough for 4. Literally all I've done is add salt, and the browned butter is what, you don't need anything else. Like, don't put anything else on your scallops. And I'll let these cook for about 2 minutes on each side, and then I'll pop them in this little glass tray, and I'll put them in the oven and keep them warm. So everything is finished. There's the rice, yum. Our green beans, yum. And our delicious, yummy scallops. Everything looks perfect. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Let me know if you try this recipe out. Any comments, suggestions, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.